Hey y'all, it's me again, Valerie, and welcome back to my yarn room. Yay! Okay, before we get started, I would like to invite anybody who has not already to hit that word subscribe. When you do, give the videos thumbs up, share them if you can, and leave me a comment. Okay, today I'm teaching a chevron. And in my opinion, so far, of all the chevrons that I have ever done, or wave stitch, whatever they want to call it, the ones that go up and down, up and down, up and down, you know, ridges and valleys, or hills and valleys, anything that has that, this is the easiest pattern I've found. Okay? And just like most of those, it's a one row repeat. But there ain't a lot of counting. And I love that. Because I can sit and watch TV or even have a conversation with my husband and just crochet over and over and over. And it looks the same on both sides because it's a one row repeat. Alright, y'all ready to get started? Alright, now I didn't cut my yarn or anything because I'm actually going to use this yarn for something else. I was just doing the pattern. Oh, and it's got straight edges. So, yeah, easy to border. I was just doing this swatch to show y'all how to do it. Or show y'all what it looked like before I did it. Okay. Alright, y'all ready to get started? Alright, I'll be right back. Got to get a hook and some yarn. Alright, I'm back. Now, this pattern is done in multiples of 10. Okay, and then after you get it, as long as you want it, in multiples of 10, then you add 3. So, multiples of 10 plus 3. Just in case that's tricky to understand. So, what you do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, there's one multiple. Okay, my hair's falling out. Y'all ever do that? Be crocheting and all of a sudden one of your hairs is in your project? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm just going to do 20, okay? And then 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want it bigger, go ahead. Just pause me here and start it back when you get it as long as you want it. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over. I'm going to flip my work over. Because I like to work in the bumps on the back. Because then, at the edge, you've got your V's. It just, to me, makes neater work. So, you want to count down. The working yarn right here, the bump right under it, that's your first one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in that fourth bump, you want to go in it and do a double crochet. Okay? Now, that chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And this is the only time throughout the whole entire pattern where that a chain counts as a stitch. So, that chain 3 counts as a stitch, as a double crochet. So you've got 2 double crochets in that one stitch. And every single row, you're going to begin and end each row with 2 double crochets in the first and the last stitch. Okay, now you want to yarn over and you want to go into the next 3 stitches and put 1 double crochet. Well, I just split my yarn. There we go. Alright, so right there on the end, we've got 5 double crochets. 2 in the first stitch, and then 1 in each of the next 3 stitches. Okay, so now we're going to do a valley where that it goes down. You know, make a V for Val's Yarn Room. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to yarn over. We are not chaining right here. And we're going to skip the next 2 stitches. And we're going to go into that 3rd stitch. And we're going to put a double crochet. And you can actually see it already that it's valleying. Alright, with that one, we're going to put 3 more. 1 in each. Now, sometimes working them bumps in the back can be a little bit tricky. But luckily, it's only the first row that you do it. Now, you can see that makes a valley. It's a mild valley, but it's a valley. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to make a peak. So, we're going to chain 2. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to go in the very next stitch. We're not skipping any. And we're going to put a double crochet. Okay, then we got to put 3 more, 1 in each of the next 3 stitches, in order to equal out to 4. Okay, 1 more. I had to look at it because, like I said, a lot of times when I do this one, I don't even count. Okay, so we have our valley, we have our peak. So we need to make another valley. And what do you do to make a valley? You don't chain, and you skip 2 stitches. That's it. So, skip that one, and go into that one. Okay, now, over here on this beginning, I had 2 double crochets in that first stitch. And then I put 3, right? Well, we got to mirror the other side. So, I've got 1 right there. And that leaves me 3 stitches. So, in the next 2 stitches, you want to put 1 double crochet in each. Okay, and that should leave you 1 stitch left. And what you do is you just keep working this pattern no matter how long your chain is. Okay? Alright, and in that last stitch, like I said, you're going to end with 2 double crochets. Well, get my tail out the way. Alright, and then we're going to chain 1. And like I also said, the chain 1 don't count. And that's what you're going to end up with. on that first row, already having peaks and valleys. All right, so I'm going to turn my work, and in that first stitch, because that chain 1 don't count, you want to put 2 double crochets. Always begin and end each row with 2 double crochets in the first and the last stitch. All right, so then we got 3 stitches that we got to do. All right, and we're at a valley. So what do? You skip 2. Just like you did on the chain, you skip 2 up here. So we're going to skip that stitch, we're going to skip that stitch, and we're going to go into that 3rd stitch, and we're not chaining. And we're going to put a double crochet. Okay? Now, if you'll look at it, you've only got 2 double crochets left. Well, go ahead and put a double crochet in the top of each one of them. Just 1 in each. Okay, so that gives us 3. But we're at a peak. So, we're going to go into that peak and put a double crochet. And that's going to give us our 4 there. And then, let me pull out some yarn. There we go. And then we're going to chain our 2 for our peak. Okay? Then we're going to put another double crochet in that chain 2 spot. And that's going to start our 4 for right here. Okay? And then you go in to the next 3 double crochets and put a double crochet in each one. Because, like I said, that double crochet right there counts on our 4 on this side. All right, we got our 4, and we're back down here at a valley. So what do you do with a valley? You do not chain, and you skip 2. So we're skipping that one, and we're going to go right here and put a double crochet. And we're at the end. So there's 1 double crochet. Let me do 2 more to give me my 3. All right, I got my 3, and we're at that chain 3 spot. So you're going to put 2 double crochets in the top of that chain 3. And that will finish the row. And that is the repeat right there. That's all you do. Over and over and over. And then you chain 1. And that gives you your peepholes on your chevron. I think it's gorgeous. And I think that it is the easiest chevron that I have seen out there yet. Because there's a whole lot less counting on this chevron than any other that I've ever seen. And I think it's much easier just for the valleys to skip 2 stitches and go on into the 3rd. And for the peaks to just chain 2, go into the very next stitch. To me, that's just a whole lot simpler. All right, y'all. That's going to be all for today. And I will meet y'all back here in the next one for another grand adventure. Right here in Val's Yarn Room. And I truly do love each and every single one of y'all to pieces. And do something nice for somebody. Even if it's just a smile. Okay, y'all, I don't know how long I'm going to do this one, but I think it's just adorable for to say, and even a smile. All right. Oh, goodness. I crack myself up sometimes. Sorry. All right, y'all. Well, I guess there ain't nothing left to say except for get your crochet on. I'm gonna. Bye, y'all.